been 4 years now. I was sitting on the back seat of my friend's bike. Two of my other friends were on the other bike. We were going on a long trip, on a long road. Suddenly, my friend revved his bike to the top speed. He was at the speed of 120 kilometers per hour in just a few seconds. I shouted at him to slow down his bike, but the wind didn't allow my voice to reach him. All of a sudden, boom! Dear Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, that was a day when I realized that I had phobia towards bikes, towards riding bikes. That is called Phobia. According to a research, there are more than 400 distinctly recognized phobias around the world. Each one has their own significance. To list a few, glossophobia is a fear of public speaking. Aerophobia is a fear of flying. Acrophobia is a fear of heights. Can I have a show of hands if any one of you had any of these phobias in your life? Did you try to overcome those phobias?
Yes.
I tried too. My friend has called me to go on a long ride recently. Since I'm vihophobic, I rejected the offer. But my friends went for a long ride. I missed the fun. I missed the enjoyment. But what I did miss is the jealousy I felt after looking at these photos and videos. If I were to give you few figures of phobias around the world, 74% of the US population have glossophobia, the fear of public speaking. 10% are affected by acrophobia, the fear of heights. 8% are suffering from sociophobia, the fear of social situations, and 6.5% are suffering from aerophobia, the fear of flying. And these percentages doesn't include the 6.3 million people of US population who are already diagnosed with phobias. If we put it all together, it turns out that 70% of the US population alone have any of these kind of phobias. And coming out with these numbers was only possible because all of them reported that they have fear of some or the other thing. But I believe that there are people other than these 70% who either do not report that they have phobia or have not realized that they have phobia yet. These phobias is not restricted to you or me or people like us. Even the most celebrated personalities around the world have these phobias. Franklin D. Roosevelt, the former US president, had the phobia of number 13. He was so afraid of the number that he didn't allow a meeting which had 13 members in it, though we have 15 today. He didn't leave his room when it was 13th of any month. He would just sit in his room and whatever should happen, happens there. Scarlett Johansson, known to us as Black Widow, she was afraid of birds. To overcome that fear, she used to go to bird sanctuaries and bird parks and also grow birds at her home as pets. This way, she had overcome her phobia. Billionaire investor Warren Buffett, would you believe if I say that he was suffering from glossophobia, the fear of public speaking? How did he overcome his phobia then? He enrolled himself in public speaking courses and practiced public speaking each and every day. Before that, he would rather choose a small set of people if he were to give lectures than a huge audience before whom he would be afraid of speaking. If personalities like them could overcome fear, why can't we? I took my bike out there and started driving till the fear got out of me. I had to pull that fear out of my heart and soul, and that's how I overcame my fear of driving bikes, which is phobia. I hereby ask you all, ladies and gentlemen, what's your phobia? What are you afraid of? And if personalities like Warren Buffett can overcome their phobia, why can't we? I believe that no fear in this world is stronger than our determination to overcome it. But the determination comes out only when we ask ourselves this question: what is your phobia? Over to you.